Welcome back to Just Fantastic Craft channel. Today we're back playing Limitless 7, where last time we finished the mob spawner and the mob grinder thing. And today we're going to be transferring some spells from one book to the other, which is going to happen by me getting my flimsy journal. I'm just getting these back as spells. These are all, so that's a level 4. Yep, it's keeping them the same. I'm just pulling them out of the tomb spell book, and now this thing can hold up to 10, which I barely use, but I have them. So what are you going to say other than it's amazing? It has more mana. It has more mana space. It has what else? What other scrolls do I have? Let's see. Scroll. I have Wither Skull scroll. Book, code, blood. What does blood mean? Evocation, fire. Oh, it's the type of spell. Electrocute. This one is Ascension Scroll. Level 5, level 4 rare and common. This one is epic. This one is epic. Day of Siphoning Scroll. Let's get the Wither Skull, the Siphoning one. What else did I look into? Temporary HP block radius, Fortify. That is a fireball that deals more damage. I think this is a level 3 fireball. We need to check it out. What else? What other one did I have? I had this one, Blaze Storm. I also have two of them. And the electrocute sounds fun. So technically I have 5 more to add. Let's see. So this is the book. I have a fireball. That is a level 160. So let's see. Let's 25-second cooldown. Same thing. This costs more mana, but deals a lot more damage. So this fireball, even though it is rare, we have a level 3 fireball, which is a lot more damage. Arrow volley, and this I'm gonna keep, so I have 5 slots for 5 spells basically. This is, what is this? This is the Fortify? Yeah, that sounds fun. We want the Ray of whateverness, we want the Wither Skull, we want the Electrocute, and last but not least we want the Blaze Storm. Now that is a spell book if I've ever seen one. Now that is a real spell book. What is this? Cosmetics? Who cares? And these things can go to the garbage. Can I use this, by the way, for something? I can enchant it with reactive. What does reactive do? To cast the inscribed spell on 2 user player hurt. Perceive, yeah, that's items on death, items on death. Tombstone, soulbound. I see, but the reactive one is fun. Okay, I mean, one other villager that I just found out about is a Fletcher that I can fortune 3, capturing 4. Is a Fletcher that I can get and trade a bunch of things with him. Alas, that is not the focus of today. Today we go back downstairs to the mob spawner. We bask in its glory, and then we get a vacuum. With W, not a double C. Oh, yep. this thing, and we are lacking 2 things, which we just make. We need 3 of them. In my other tests, I found out that 3 is the amount needed to keep this thing running basically permanently and not getting items stuck. So these ones all need to have show area. That needs to be moved west -4 and north -1. Yep, that needs to be right in the middle. And this thing will be outputting items and XP at the same time. So this thing now needs to be shown area. It needs to be offset at the minus coordinates, just like so, and it is fine. And this one needs to be +1 -4, just like so. We have both of these connected, so now this will collect all the items. Next up is I will need a bunch of I will need a dynamic tank, is one of the things that I would like to have now. A dynamic valve with dynamic tanks, and this thing is expensive, so I will just add these as blocks that I need to make. This apparently is telling me about what this is. Disable, yes, thank you, I did that while setting the, as I said in the previous video, set that to the spawner. Just needed to correct it. So dynamic tank is one of the major things that we need to focus on, which is a lot of mechanism things now need to happen for me to be prepared to farm the wither. The other one that I'd like to have actually now is a major one. I want to add a humongous battery, which is when I go up here. Actually, am I going to be housing it up here in this corner? You know what? Sure, we're gonna be housing the giant battery in here, which is I need to go to at mechanism, and I actually need to go to the basement now and do a few things, So first of all, I need is to make the giant battery. I need lithium. To have lithium, I need to make brine and make it into liquid lithium. So I need 2 tanks of brine. Oh, well, 2 tanks for brine. One of them is also, the brine is gonna be used for multiplication of ore. So yeah, that is one of the big projects that I could begin right now. Oh look, this is an ender dragon thingy. I am just going to leave it there. Go to prediction just for a second and add the last 19 in there. And like remove 9 of them because that will ruin the whole thing. Okay, brine. Let's just go with brine. I'll top out of the game for a second, so I need, wait. Salt makes gaseous brine in a chemical oxidizer? Sure. No. I am looking for thermal evaporation thingy. Or wait, we can do another project actually. We can go and for farming. No, let's focus. I have a thing that I need to do. If I go to a botany pots, I figure out that there are these things called advanced ones. We don't care about their color, we just want the advanced one. So this is an elite one. As you can see, it takes, well, currently an orange one, but if we go back up to botany pot, we can press you on the botany pot and see that it can be made into a bunch of an elite botany pot, which multiplies the speed of the growing thing, which is the thing I want to do, requiring ender pearls. How many ender pearls do we have? Narrow deal. Ender pearls, we have 22. That should be fine then. We have iron, or at least we should have a lot of iron, meaning that I can now just go up here and work on the whole botany thing. So let's open this, press U, and make you into an advanced one. And to make this next tier I need nether stars, so yeah, that is not happening. But that is now going to be a lot faster. 3 times as much. I do not care about how much you've progressed, I just need to make you into a better one. Let's go. This changes nothing other than the speed we're gathering resources at. And I will actually start with... Are you close to being full? No. Okay. Well, that means we upgrade. I would like to do this faster, but no, alas, who cares? Oak. Actually, I can do this faster. That was terrible. These ones are terrible. Why do we have that much sulfur? Wait, we have that much sulfur. Wasn't sulfur something that I need? Wait a minute. It is used in 80 recipes and one of them should be the... Wait, what? 80 pages of recipe. Does it can be limited? We don't care about limited. Is sulfur... Wait, look into machines. Machines. Sulfur was something important. What was it important for? Item to gas. This is what it was important for. Well. For now we can just add these back, I guess. And deal with the consequences of my actions later. Can we? Where are the sulfur? So sulfur seeds are tier 2. Why was there no sulfur seed put in there? Who knows? So this one is full. It needs an upgrade. Well, we're going to be doing this right now. Wait, give me a second because I need to see. Yep, thank you. This is where I put the other thing. So this needs to be there. This needs to be there. You are industrial hemp. You are not industrial hemp. You are industrial hemp. Why do I have sulfur twice? There has been a major mistake somewhere along my path. I have done a giant misstep. You have to be there, you have to be there. So wait. What is wrong? This is the hemp. And this then, so I need a bunch of void upgrades. I need copper upgrades. First of all, copper upgrades. I need a drawer. Wait a minute. So I need to put this there. That will fix my issues right now. Just gotta grab all of these. Fix them up by putting them in there. And that should be fine for a little while. You need... Give me a drawer. Any drawer. So this gets this, and then I can shove these in there. Okay. Then this thing gets freed up to be a... I need two. As always, I find it as two. Nothing... So I then go with this, and then I unlock it, and then I click on this to empty it out. I can shove a different type of seed in there. I have quartz enriched iron, which is quite important, I'd say. I'd say that is the thing that I'd like to have. Can I upgrade you to a tier 3? I cannot. You're already a tier 2. You also give speed boosts, or do you not? Anyway, for now we go back to upgrading the pots, I think. I'll leave the soil in there, but I'll change it if I have to. 1000 dragon fruit. You are full. Okay, copper is quite important to have. Yep, copper is most definitely the next thing I definitely need. A seed of copper with tertium. I have 3 tertium. Can I make one more? Thank you. That means copper. I get 4 copper. Seeds. I need crystalline seed. No, I need... What was it? I need prosperity. Prosperity seeds. I need one of these. I actually need one more tertium for the farmland. Can I... This is the inferium. I cannot make it into this. Can I use this to make a... This? Thank you. Thank you for giving me a notice. This thing is immediately filled up with the things I dumped in there. Because of course it has. I need it to make a prosperity seed base. I need to go downstairs and infuse these two. Three flights of stairs down. I need you and you. It doesn't matter as long as they're checkered pattern. I can get my copper seeds. Thank you. Also, oh wait, that is already upgraded. I can just shove you in there now and be done with this. Now you can get locked while empty for a second. That means that this will not be able to output its contents, but once it is done, I can actually fill it up with a few things. I can unlock it for a second, give it this, give it this, then lock it. Actually give this back to me, thank you. I can shove that in there. What else? You're full. Yep, you're full. I just need copper to have infinite copper amounts to be able to upgrade the storage things, the storage tanks. I might do this. I might fix all of this off camera. That might be the thing I do. Because for now we just leave it, and that is growing quite fast. Look at it. I think this is now a lot more efficient if I just change all of these, but that is going to take a while. So now we have the copper essence that I needed. I need my tool back again. Only one of them, only the green one, because it is already inside the system. So this will get this, and then it can get locked. Now, copper and void is the things I want to add to each one of these. Void will be easiest made if I have a obsidian. I have a lot of obsidian, by the way, so that is not that hard of a mission to do. Oh, look, we have a tertium farmland. Thank you for that useless bag that I'm going to open a bunch of sometime. So yeah, we are now going to get filled up with a lot of things, and that's why I want the upgrades. I want to be able to store a bunch of these and then place a void upgrade so that these never overflow. Just like this is. And then expand the farm tenfold, basically. That way, this way, all the way. But right now this is what we have, and it is good. Let's cast one spell, but let's go outside because I'm scared I would blow up something. Hello. Let me cast, well, this one will be easy. This will just give me protection. Temporary health and stuff. It is fun. What do you do? Oh, you're going to be draining stuff. Siphon is on cooldown. Okay, well, Ender Skull. Oh, does it blow anything? Oh. No, it is just the effect and the sound effect. Okay. And you can spam those. Lightning! Fun. What was this one? Well, whatever it is cool. And the fireball we upgraded. Scary. But I like them. Epic. Okay, well, this needs to be fixed at some point. Actually, this can be fixed quite easily if I just put an ender tank in the nether and start pumping the nether, but this is currently producing lava at a slow rate, but who cares? I have lava always available to me next to my house. But once I start pumping the nether, it is going to be quite easy, but I can't transfer power right now as easily. That is why I am looking for a few things, which none of them are here. But with this being said and done, I shall say thank you for joining me. And I will be cooking this to slowly build up for the better centrifuge. That is the idea. For now we have 3 draconium, or well, draconic chunks. We have 3 of them, and we need 8 per, and that will make this centrifuge a lot better. Be able to use the other things that we need to make our. And this is a lot of honey. Of hun. Can I make this into blocks? Wait, this is a liquid. I have a dumb idea. Does a bucket work? Can I fill a bucket of honey? I can. It is colorless. cannot drink it, but I can craft it into a honey block. This is how I wanted to empty it out. That was the idea. I can just turn these into blocks, it would be easy. Why did I only get one bucket? Who knows? But I have. How many more? 2.5. So this one and this one, and we're done with the honey. Yep. And that's done. And as I said, thank you for joining me, and have a great day.